Happy Advent, everybody. Today, Sunday, November 29th, is the first Sunday in Advent. As we mark this season of expectation and longing as we await the coming of Christ, I thought I'd share with you a little bit about a practice called the Jesse tree, since I think many of us will probably be spending more time at home during this holiday season than we have in past years. So you'll see I have a tree of sorts behind me, and that's going to serve as my Jesse tree. The Jesse tree is a tradition that I stumbled upon a couple of years ago, but apparently has some ancient roots. And it refers to the root of Jesse. And Jesse was the father of David, King David, the greatest king of Israel, and from whom Jesus was prophesied to descend. And so what you do, the idea behind the Jesse tree is that each day during Lent, as we move towards Christmas, we take some time to read scripture that reminds us of God's saving and redeeming work with God's people throughout history up until the birth of Christ. So, I made my ornaments several years ago with the help of my sister and my niece. I just got wood discs, these little flat wood discs that you can get to make ornaments, and painted them. And then for each day of scripture, I've painted a symbol on the, or my niece or my sister, painted a symbol on the discs, on the ornaments, to place them on the tree. And you can do this as you go along. A couple examples for you. You can, if you just Google Jesse tree on the internet, you can find some free options that you could just download and then color those in each day as you go. You could also get some that are pre-colored. You'd probably have to purchase those on a site like Etsy. Or you can just make your own ornaments out of a variety of things. You can make them out of felt, or you can paint them, or color them, whatever you have at hand. Lots of us have a box of craft materials sitting around, so see what you could throw together with that. And so you just tell the story of God's work throughout the Old Testament, really. And so we begin with that very first story. I'm going to read to you from the Spark Story Bible, which is a publication of Augsburg Fortress, the Spark Story Bible. So it's a little, I think it's a fun little rendition of the creation story. Before God created the world, there was nothing at all except God. On the first day of creation, the wind of God blew. Whish, whoosh, swoosh. God said, "Let there be light." Crackle, boom, bang, and there was light. God saw that the light was good, then split. God divided the light and the darkness into day and night. On the second day, God said, "Let there be a sky." Pillow, billow, puff. There was sky, and God saw that the sky was good. On the third day, God said, "Let there be water and dry land." Drip, drop, kerplunk, and there was water. Crackle, crunch, snap, there was dry land. God saw that the water and the land were good. Then God said, "Let there be plants and trees." Rumble, rustle, pop. There were plants and trees. God saw that the plants and trees were good. On the fourth day, God said, "Let there be a sun and moon and stars, glimmer, shimmer, shine." There was a sun and a moon and thousands of stars. God saw that the sun and the moon and the stars were good. On the fifth day, God said, "Let there be sea animals that swim and birds that fly. Wiggle, splish, splash." There were sea animals. Flutter, putter, tweet. There were birds. God saw that the sea animals and the birds were good. On the sixth day, God said, "Let there be animals of every kind on the earth. Growl, prowl, snort." There were animals with fur, skitter, scatter, creep. There were bugs, slither, slink, hop. There were reptiles. God saw that the animals and bugs and reptiles were good. Then God said, "Let there be people on the earth. Blink, wink, hiccup." There were people on the earth. God saw that the people were very good. On the seventh day, God said, "It is time to rest." Phew, phew, ah. God and all of creation rested. So on this first day of Advent, I place my ornament on my Jesse tree from the creation story. And you can find that in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1 through Genesis chapter 2, verse 3. Have a good day.